there.
I've eaten there.
Have you?
No, I've eaten there. That's yummy seafood restaurant. Me and a mate went there years ago, and it's this giant restaurant with the big round tables and the lazy Susans in the middle, and we were the only people there.
Seafood though?
Yeah.
You ate seafood?
No, I didn't eat seafood.
Okay.
But it was like really good.
It's called Yummy Seafood Restaurant.
Yeah, I think it literally exists just to service the pokey machine room that's next door.
Right. Okay. All right.
We'll go there on the way back.
I don't think
No?
so. No.
Little octopus.
Remember when you got given a crab in Japan?
I remember, and then you played drums on it.
I played
So
on
disrespectful to that crab.
Chopsticks.
That crab.
And you just...
Oh, I still remember it.
They gave us... That was a pretty good gift. We got given a crab and a car stereo, remember?
That's considered very, like... I mean, what you did was a little bit disrespectful, but that's quite respectful.
I ate it.
Yeah, I know. So we both disrespected the... You disrespected...
Do crabs have noses?
You disrespected the crab, and I disrespected the people who offered us the crab because I couldn't eat it.
Did we disrespect its nose?
No, it's back.
It's back. By playing, oh, that caravan's about to wipe out that Toyota.
Yeah, I saw. That's big.
Mate. It's a big van.
Don't get your sway on, mate. That would suck. That'll ruin your day. That's a proper camping rig right there. Hey, we're going past car yards.
We are going past car yards. Hey, everybody. How you doing? Welcome to another episode of Mighty Car Mods. There's the Ford dealership.
Oh.
Welcome to another episode of Mighty Car Mods.
I used to work right there. That used to be an auto barn that I used to work at years and years and years and years ago.
Yes.
And now, look at it. It's a power station.
I found this car on the internet, and we're going down to Liverpool today, mate. Liverpool
smash repairs?
Making... Not yet.
Are you sure?
No, we're not going down there for smash repairs.
Liverpool Crazy Cars Bargains House?
Yes, that's pretty much what it's called. Because it's time for, Martin...
Is anyone else who's from Sydney surprised that we're going down to Liverpool to get a car? Or look at a car? Potentially get a car?
It's time for this Audi to go...
in the bin!
That's right, Martin, in the bin.
Wow.
So...
No, this Audi's sick.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's also, it just works, and that's a problem.
Yes. What do you do?
It works too well.
My only experience with this area is getting road raged.
Yeah, bad.
When driving down to make Mighty Car Mods episodes, because I used to have to go from the north side of Sydney to the south side of Sydney so we could make our videos, and I would go through here. And up here in a few sets of lights time, everyone in Sydney just gets angry.
Oh, it changes.
It changes.
It shifts. It's
crazy.
like you go through this weird force field bubble.
And you go into the Bermuda Triangle of anger and frustration.
Anger and road rage. Like, you got to be, if you're not doing the speed limit, if you're dawdling even a little bit,
yep,
or you're in the wrong lane, or you're in a car someone doesn't like, or you're even just in a car, that's enough.
Well, down here, I was down near Alford's Point, is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Alford's Point? Alford's
you were
Point?
near Padstow,
yeah,
which is next to Revesby, which is next to Bankstown, which is next to Liverpool.
Yes, well anyway, I was riding my motorbike and someone just ran me off the road.
Yeah.
Like, just ran me off. And I think, you know, I don't know, got to the front of the traffic, he didn't like it. You know, some people get angry at motorbike riders for getting to the front.
For being motorbike
I want them to
riders.
get to the front. A, it's safer at the front.
They're gone.
B, that's the advantage of riding a motorbike. If you're going to have the danger of riding, you should get some advantages as well.
I got pulled over for doing that once, for filtering through stop traffic. And then literally...
I thought that was legal.
Yeah, and then a week later they changed the rules.
Oh, no.
And you're allowed to do it.
Did you get done for it?
No, the guy told me off, but he didn't give me a ticket. He was cool.
He
was on a motorbike too. He was a motorbike cop.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
Good on him.
What's that got to do with buying a car, or maybe buying a car?
I don't know, mate. There's a little scooter there. See a little pink and white scooter? You could ride that. We could throw that in the boot if you wanted to. But I don't know. We put some little tassels on the handles, and you could scoot along.
Why don't we take it? Is it a dealer? Why don't we take it as a trade-in?
That's actually a really good idea. How much will you give us for our scooter? Anyway, we're going to go and have a look at a car, and of course, you're coming with us, people. It's going to be good. Or not. All right, so what suburb's this, Martin?
Bankstown.
Bankstown.
On top of the hill, there's a big water tower. All the water goes. I never realised that they pump water into water towers, and then the pressure of that water tower is what makes the water come out of your tap. Gravity. Yep. I had no idea.
Everyone?
Doesn't it make sense that, like, all these little American towns have water towers, and then they put the water in the top when there's water, and then it goes and pushes out?
That makes sense. Because that's like passive gravity-fed water for everyone.
Yeah, I feel like it's 35 or 75 psi of water pressure. I can't remember which it is, but it depends on the size of your pipes as to how much flow you get. Of course, this is all like, you know, voltage versus current, isn't it? Size of the pipe versus flow versus pressure.
Martin, that's impedance.
This is the things I think about sometimes.
Impedance is like how much resistance there is on the flow going through.
I don't know.
Is it?
I don't know. I can see it.
Can ya?
Yeah, I saw it, man. It's not a Porsche. What's the Porsche four-door thing?
A Taycan? Oh no, Panamera.
Panamera.
I slammed my hair up. All right, here we are, mate.
Right, here we go. Taking off my dodgy looking sunnies. Whoa, it's bright. Let's go have a look. We'll see what we can film. We're at a dealer, so we kind of can't just throw cameras around.
Yeah,
but we'll show you what we can show you.
XR6, come this way. A lot of cars here.
Check out how little that exhaust is, dude.
It's tiny.
Look at the little thing.
Wow.
This one's stock, right?
Yeah, this one's stock, and then there's another one that's got an exhaust on it.
Looks pretty neat though. Like, I mean,
This is the expensive one. Like, this is the one with like CarPlay and shit, and like Recaro seats, and like this is the balls.
fancy. Best Buy Liverpool.
The negotiating has begun. Obviously, it's a dealer, so things cost a little bit more.
Yeah.
But you know,
So where we're up to with STIs at the moment, people, is that there's a bit of a shortage of sick cars.
you can't get them.
You just can't get them. So the dealers hold them more tightly and more closely, and the bargains just aren't there, as you know, with parts and probably other stuff you guys are dealing with at the moment. So yeah, there might be a little bit of a premium, but still, it's still second-hand car, so we're not taking the big hit that whoever buys it brand new cops as soon as you drive it off the dealer. So there's still bargains to be had, but you might have to work a bit harder for them. These guys are cool, so we'll have a chat and see what we can work out.
Yeah. All right, people, the negotiating has begun.
Lob the tennis ball.
Look, they said the car was 59. New these cars are 65.
Yeah.
So, I mean, 59's never going to happen. And as I mentioned, I don't pay asking price for nothing.
No.
And so we've gone back and said, like 51, 52, around there.
And
it's going to end up
modified.
being like 54.
Yeah, and there's modified ones you can get that are maybe a bit cheaper, but they've also been flash tuned and messed with, and you know, if anyone's going to flash tune and mess with it, it should be us.
It's going to be us, exactly. So look, they're going to go and this is what happens. Someone talks to their boss and someone else talks to their boss, but they're all nice dudes, and well,
they've obviously got a price they want to get for it, and yeah. Away we go. Negotiations, that's what it's all about.
We have a price.
It's not a big deal. Some people get real nervous about this. It's not a big deal.
No.
It's always a bit dirty talking about money, but at the end of the day, you've both got to be happy, and if you're not, you just go buy something else.
Totally.
Or they sell it to someone else. Not actually a big deal.
Totally.
They've come back with their last offer. We're going to think about it for a bit.
Yeah.
Check some bank balances and stuff. Yeah, it's a bit high. It's a bit high, but hey. Maybe we'll go somewhere else and try and buy one. All right, another round of negotiation has taken place with my hectic sunnies on. And we're just it's whether we drive further and get a different one, because there are others out there, and we can drive another hour down the road and get another one, but it's got slightly higher Ks. Not that that's a huge deal for us.
Doesn't have Recaros either.
Oh, doesn't have Recaros. So yeah, so this is the nicest car we've managed to find.
But we've gone from 59 to 58 to 57, then it went to 56, and now we're at 55, and we've said we'll give you 52.
Yeah, and we would love it if it had a 4 in front of it, but I think this one's actually nicer to the point where, like, if you had to smash CarPlay in it and hack it around, it'd probably cost $1,000, and that's where we're kind of at in terms of working out prices.
Yeah.
But friendly negotiation. It's all about some friendly negotiations, isn't it?
It's friendly. It's good.
Just they want to sell some cars and we want to buy a car, and that's it. We're back in the Audi, everybody.
54,500. We've got a deal.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Nice, mate. I'm going to do a U-turn. I'll see you soon. See you, mate. Bye. Bye. Well done, Martin.
That's the way I like it.
We've got you a donor engine for your Lavorg. All right. Let's get back to Liverpool, to Best Buy. That is face melting, isn't it?
Yeah, it's fast.
When it actually hooks up.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Do you know what's more exciting than that?
Yes.
An STI.
That's true. Well, it's a little bit more engaging because you have to do something, a little bit less PlayStation. It's an STI. It's an MY19, which means it's got CarPlay.
Yep.
It's a Spec R, which means that it's got Recaro seats in it, which are worth thousands anyway.
Yep.
And I believe, Martin, that there were some subtle gearbox changes made in the 2019 year. The ratio of third gear, I believe, was changed to give it faster acceleration.
Makes sense.
And I also believe that they changed a bunch of insulation, a bunch of other... Look, it's a bunch of stuff they do near the end of the life cycle of a car to try and sell them.
Do you know what?
Is what they do.
And the difference is, so why would you buy an STI over WRX? Different engine, that's one thing. FA
Well, it's an
and FBs.
EJ instead of
The
the
FAs
FA,
and
right?
FBs, they're good, people are getting power out of them. It's an EJ, but mostly you get the better driveline, you get a tougher driveline, you get big brakes.
Yes.
You get a 6-speed that's like proper strong, like what's in Supergrams and what we put in the two-door STI.
Diff control?
Specifically not to break it, you get diff control.
You don't get that diff control in a WRX, do you?
Oh, you get some version of it, but I think it's a different version.
Okay.
I'm not an expert on the new stuff, but all I know is if you're going to want to track it and you're going to want to modify it and not break gearboxes and stuff like that, then that's a good reason to jump to an STI.
Yes.
Bit more expensive, yes, but that, you know, if you're going to start breaking gearboxes, guess what? That's expensive too.
You've probably noticed I've been oscillating between the Vag and the Rumble box for quite a while.
Yeah.
You know, kind of in, you know, a bit of you know, Volkswagen Audi group, a bit of Subaru. That's been going on for over a decade, so there's no surprises here.
It has, yeah, it has, hasn't it? Forester, Mark 4 GTI.
Yep.
Mark 5 GTI.
WRX.
WRX.
Yep.
Yeah, wow,
and
okay.
BRZ, Golf GTI, you know, it's been going round and round, so there's no surprise there, and I'm probably going to keep flinging from side to side, but I get the experience, I'm learning more. I'm just drawn to the
Rumble box.
I'm just drawn to the Rumble.
No, they're
man.
good fun cars,
I
man.
can't help it.
They're fun.
I know it's not as
engaging.
nice. Everyone says, oh, it's not as nice around town and the interior is not as nice as whatever. I don't care.
Nah.
I don't care. We're back and we've done the deal. We ended up getting around $5,000 off the asking price, which we're happy with.
It's great.
So we go in there and we pay the people
But if you sell this, what are you going to do with the change?
mods for all the other stuff.
It's nice to have change.
I have to
It's
sell
awesome.
these.
Yeah, well.
I think I still owe you $5,000 actually. But anyway,
Let's go.
It's been good. I've enjoyed this.
Who's driving the STI
But-
home? Ready?
That's me.
Who's driving the STI home? Ready? Scissors, paper.
I mean, that one's... What?
One man on his mission for an STI that he didn't get at the pub
To get a slower car.
to buy a
That's
slower
not as nice.
Japanese car
It's Japanese.
with a 6-speed manual gearbox.
Manual again, Mark.
Best boy!
So we're going to get ourselves some cover. My friend here is on the phone to Shannons.
Yes, yep. Yeah, it's only done 13,000 Ks, but no mods at all, but it's an R-Spec, so it's got Recaro.
Anyway, you know how that goes. Basically run through what the car is, give them the VIN number, give them the plate number, give them all the details, and then you get covered basically straight away for your drive home. And sometimes you can work out like the payment later. You just get the cover, get the thing signed, and then pay for it. Because it would suck to drive your brand new car home and then, yeah, smash it. Or someone smash into you.
Thanks, man. I'm just
Thanks,
doing the
man.
insurance.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, thank you very much,
Congratulations.
man. Thank you very much.
Well done, boys.
Very happy.
I'm sold.
Yeah.
Sorry, not sorry, because it's sold to us.
Thank you very much. See you, mate. See you later.
Very helpful dudes.
There it is. It's WRX STI Spec R.
Pumped, man.
You happy for me,
Oh,
mate?
dude. I've got the little fizzle in the elbow.
Look at it go, man.
Yeah, it looks fat.
I'm gonna go order some mods. I'm so happy with the Recaros. I wasn't like, look, obviously I
How
had to-
far is the racetrack from here?
it's the racetrack right there, isn't it? Isn't that the HM highway?
Sure is.
No, just kidding, mate. Mate, I'm going to go and get a Apple cable because that has CarPlay.
Well, I think you should. Let's stick a camera in. I want to know what it's like for the first kilometre. Right, so he's driving the brand new Subaru home. Well, it's not brand new, second-hand Subaru. That is brand new to us. And I'm driving home the Audi RS3.
Going that way. Oh, the indicators are back on the right side again. Literally the right side. Yes. Oh, that's great. Loving it, loving it, loving it. All right. Oh, it has red seatbelts. Or whatever colour that is. I don't know what colour that is, but it's a red seatbelt. There's Martin over there. Hey, mate. All right, here we go. make our way back home. Oh, it's so nice to be in a manual again. Just to be able to drive a car, you know, just to be able to engage with it in that way. And I know that has been a criticism of Subarus, and people have kind of said, you know, oh, it's, you know, it feels a bit old worldy, or it feels a bit whatever, but just being able to drive a car and feel it and hear it is actually really exciting. I get that that's a specific thing for a specific kind of person, but I think I am that kind of person. Is that guy really getting rid of his RS3 so that he can drive a Subaru? Yes, so. That is exactly what is happening. There it is, Martin.
Yeah, man.
There it is. The pendulum has swung.
It does.
The other way.
That's okay.
And it does.
Now, I was just thinking to myself today, imagine if we could go down to some kind of car dealer somewhere, new or used or secondhand or whatever,
yes,
and you could buy the modern equivalent of a GTIR. That's exciting, right? Imagine for a second you could go down to a Mitsubishi dealership and buy the modern equivalent of an Evo 9. Like, still mad, turboed, a bit more modern, has CarPlay, it's comfortable, like safety, all the stuff. Imagine.
Who's doing it,
Imagine.
You got Subaru or you got Euros?
Some people are doing it. You can go to Ford and buy a Focus RS, mad. You can go to Audi and buy an RS, whatever. You can go to VW, you can buy a Golf GTI or a Golf R, except you can't buy the new one that everyone else gets because we don't get it yet.
Yes.
There's some good Euro
And I think
stuff.
the Focus RS is over as well.
Yeah.
I think they're not making a new one.
Well, there you go.
So I think we're kind of near the... We said that we were at peak petrol. I think we're now on the way down out of peak petrol.
Possibly.
Anyway, we're going to modify it. What are we going to do? We'll let you know soon. Upcoming videos. Thank you very much for watching. We hope you liked this, whatever this little weird video was. See you next time. Want to support the show? You can get Mighty Car Mods t-shirts. You can get lanyards. You can get other cool stuff from our website, which is mightycarmods.com. That really does help us. We pack it all and ship it from here. It's not done by some other company. It's done here with us in this space. Thank you very much, Martin. That's good service.
It was a fun day hanging out, mate, and doing car-related stuff. I am actually chomping at my bit.
Cheers to you.
Chomping at my bit.
Cheers to the people.
Play with your STI.
And you got a Subaru, you got an STI. Cheers to you. But don't worry, we're still friends with the badge as well. That's the Volkswagen and Audis and all the other things.
The Euro. Oh, it's good. All right.
Awesome. Thanks, everyone. Thanks for coming with me, Martin.
Let's go buy some parts.
I owe you $5,000.
Oh, shit, really?
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much.